Dun, dun, dun. What's up, y'all? Here we are. Free Fridays. Q&A. Last Q&A for a while. We're going to be back to regular lessons starting in October. Some edited lessons. Might be one Q&A. Maybe the first. Might be one more Q&A. But I don't think so. I think we're going to be dealing with lessons, some edited lessons from here on out. Definitely going on the road was great for my career. Not so great for my YouTube channel. Yeah, definitely had less subscribers. What's up, Travis? Less engagement, less Google AdSense, right? Everything dropped down, But, got some money in the bank. That's the good news. And yeah, and at least I was able to show up every Friday for the Q&As, and they're pretty fun too. So I'm gonna go ahead and hey, what's up, Jan? What's up, Mark? What's up, Raphael? CK Kirby? Good day, Mike. Good to see you too. Sage, my old friend, Scott Kramer. What's up? I was just missing you, bro, the other day. I was talking about you. All right, Paul, Harmonica Man, Yan, what's happening, bro? How's everybody? So here we are. Just got back from the road on Monday. Been home since Monday. Been a little bit busier than I wanted to be. Oh, somebody said good afternoon. I thoroughly enjoy the Q&As. Hate to see them go. Awesome, Adam. That's awesome, bro. I'll tell you what. If I get a video out on Friday, I'll make sure that we have a Q&A anyway. Like not on Friday, but on another day. I'll make sure that there's one because this is very easy for me to do. And it's fun. I like engaging with you guys, right? It's cool. So good day from Canada, Owen. Granny Logan, what's up? What's up? I had some glasses somewhere. All right. Hey, a little mooncat emoji. What's happening? Jason and I have been playing for a year, but with two kids, it's hard to practice more than 15 minutes a day. What's the best thing to practice with limited time? What an awesome, awesome question. Okay, so there's not any one thing that's best to practice, but if you focus on one thing and just practice that, that will be super productive. And 15 minutes is actually a good amount of time to practice if you devote yourself to that one thing. So like one day it could be like chord arpeggios. The next day, it could be like the minor pentatonic scale. Then the next day after that for 15 minutes, it could be a different chord arpeggio or the same one. And then the next one, the next day could be the major pentatonic scale or back to the minor. But just hammer in. And for those entire 15 minutes, don't do anything else other than that exercise. And you will definitely get better. Even with all of with everything that's going on in your life, with the two kids and everything, you'll still, that's enough time to really, to get good. It really is. All right, let's see. Headed to a gig in a few minutes. Yeah, Yan, that's what's up, man. Boston in the house. What's up there, Bob? Marcos. What's happening there, guy? You're playing the Patriots. New Orleans is playing the Patriots on Sunday. See you there, buddy. Agreed, these Q&A videos are great, and most importantly, don't require you to spend hours editing. Travis, oh man, you're so sweet, bro. Thank you. Thank you for that. I just, I enjoy the edited videos as much as you guys do. Maybe not always making them, but when they're done, right? Like having them to look back at it and seeing like how professional they look and stuff. It's fun, or as professional as I can make them anyway. I finally got on a live chat. Oh, Kelly. Yeah, man, you're on, bro. Oh, Nicholas Waddington says, I neglect my kids to play harmonica. Ah, that's funny. Okay, did they like it or did they hate it, Kelly? Wait, who was that? Nicholas. Nicholas, do they hate it? Go Packers. No, that didn't work out so good for you the first week. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate it. Thank you, Alex. Hi, Jason. I would like to hear some runs up and down on the harp if you would be so kind. Okay, cool. Let's do that. So I'm going to go all the way up and all the way down. And how will I do it? I don't know. Let's pick a scale. So let's do minor pentatonic, right? 5-note scale. I'll start from the lowest hole on the harmonica, which is the one blow. So, like, back to that fellow who said he only had 15 minutes a day, geez, I could use 15 minutes on that. Even there, I was feeling a little slow. So you can just pick a scale, any scale. Could be the, let's do Dorian minor. And maybe some scale climbing exercises, like go up 3, go down 1, go up 3. Just little things like that, like those. So that's just going up and down. And like, so the guy who asked me to do that, that's a really good answer to the question, and you don't have to do all 3 octaves. You could just shed 1 octave. I hit the wrong note on the way up. Right, so those little exercises like there are super cool to do. Let's see. What's the next question? Oh, I got to jump. I got to go back. I wish there was a way to pause the question so I could just go back. Oh, let's see. All right, there's some runs up and downs. What's your favorite, simplest setup from Mike? 1 or 2 pedals to small, medium-sized amp. Okay, good question. So actually, when I'm using a small amp, I usually don't use any pedals at all. I might use like a delay pedal, and that's it. But usually, like with small amps, I really don't. I just turn them up kind of loud, and then so like with a medium amp, like maybe like a deluxe or like a 210 kind of 30 watt situation, 20 watts, 30 watts, maybe 15, 20, 30 watts. I might use like a Lone Wolf Heartbreak in a delay or something like that, right? Hey, James made it here, bro. I always think of you when I set the time for this. I almost set it for 6 p.m. today because I knew that would be good for you, but it's just so bad for the people in Europe, right? All right, let's see. Next question. A quick question. Any tips on sore lips? Yep. After playing about an hour, my lips get tender. other than take the harp out of your mouth? Any tips? Okay, so all right, Paul, you're probably not going to like this, but a couple of things. So first of all, it's not a bad idea to kind of wet the harmonica like that. And the other thing is, don't play hard, okay? And if you're using like an old wood comb marine band, that's going to tear you up a lot more than like a Special 20 or a newer marine band like a crossover or a Honer Deluxe or something like that, or any of the newer models from other companies that don't use wood that swells. That's usually what's tearing up the sides of your mouth, is that. So you don't want to play hard and you want to relax and it doesn't hurt to wet them. I also like these cover plates from Blue Moon. Okay, so these are very, very good cover plates, and they're slick. So you can see they're not real gold; they're just powder coated, and and this is just a little marine band, right? And they're just very easy. They're very easy on the lips and stuff too. So don't play hard. Make sure you get a little wet. Maybe get some nice cover plates, and don't use a wooden comb that swells. All right. Hugs from Brazil. Thank you. Looking forward to Safe Harbor. 10-2. Right. Right. That's oh, you're coming, James. Oh, dun dun dun. Do you ever practice in the car parked in some quiet place, or maybe when you were younger? Yeah. Also, your 10 blow is incredible. Do your vibrato with the throat or by moving the mouth? Yeah, by moving my mouth. So I'm like going, yeah, 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 yeah. That's on 9. The fan is probably adding chorus. Hold on. All right. It's like the Chris McCulloch trick. That's on 6 blow, right? So, yeah, when I was young, I practiced in the car all the time, especially when I was like living with my mom. When I got like 16 and I could drive, I would go drive somewhere and practice for a long time. How are Nick and the guys? I missed them. Hey, Bonnie, they are great. They are great. It was awesome to see Nick Moss, and I just loved playing that old traditional stuff. And Nick was really fun to play it with. I mean, doesn't get any better than that guy for that stuff. Do you plan to continue the Pat Ramsey Licks series? Yep. The 2 videos are awesome. Is there only 2? Okay. Oh, you know what? The other thing about that. So like, the movable licks video, there's a few videos called movable licks. And a lot of those are kind of Pat Ramsey videos. I mean, they really could almost be titled Pat Ramsey Lessons. And his name is definitely mentioned in that. But yeah, I will definitely be doing more Pat Ramsey videos. Does anybody else get a chuckle out of harp players' noses getting squished around? I hate when they get pictures of the nose squished. That's funny. On your most recent upload of Driftin' Blues, you have some of the most delicate notes on 7 through 10. Could you share a couple of scales or exercises to get tight on that part of the harp? Okay, sure. Okay, so that one's on a pretty high harp on an E flat, and I'm playing. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I start off in first position. Okay, so some of the first position stuff, right? Some of what you're hearing is like sort of microtonal stuff, which what I mean by that is I'm not bending entirely a half step. So I'm playing like 9 blow, and then I'm bending it slightly and then bending it down to where it's actually supposed to bend. So I'll be like, right? So that's actually two different notes in India or in the East, but here in the West, it's only a flatted. It's only a microtone less. We don't have a word for it actually. So So those notes are only supposed to bend a half step, and they are. But there's actually another note in between the half step. We just don't in the West, like from Europe over, we just don't have a name for that. And so that's what I'm doing in those videos. That's that really delicate stuff, is I'm just exploring those little microtonal stuff. And I'll tell you where I got it from. I didn't get it from a guy from India. I mean, I got it from the great West Coast harmonica player, Mitch Kashmar, who is just one of my very favorite first position players. So there's an album of his on the Delta Groove label. It's his first album from them. I think it's called Nickels and Dimes, or maybe it's the album that has that song on it, Nickels and Dimes. And there's a number of microtonal first position playing that I hadn't really heard anybody do. I mean, you hear Sonny Boy doing a little bit of it on Right to Trust My Baby, but Mitch really explores it incredibly. And, always, of course, Howard Levy is doing more with microtonal playing than anybody. And not just on blow bends or holes 7 through 10, but on the whole instrument, on overblows, on one overblow for crying out loud, right? It's just unbelievable. But thank you, Travis. I appreciate that. So and then in second position, I'm using like a lot of the major pentatonic scale, and also like this lick right here, like, so it's from the 5 blow to the 3 draw half step bend, but I do the same lick up top. It's kind of a BB King kind of lick. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I do in second position up there. No microtonal stuff, just 8 blow to straight to 6 overblow, maybe 9 blow first, then 8 blow. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Jason, I find myself in a kind of rut playing the same licks, runs on the 4 chord, and especially turnaround. And what would you recommend? I would recommend studying chord structure. So learn major triads and 6 chords and 7th chord arpeggios. So that will be my next video for sure. We'll do 6 chord arpeggios. So if you go to like my box rhythm video or to the rumba exercise. So if you just start thinking about different notes and you know that not only are they going to work, but they're going to sound great, because you can play any note anytime almost on the harmonica, except for, some of the weird overblows and the weird bends, like 3 triple bend. You can play any note anywhere, because you just always remember, Marcos, it's an open tune instrument, right? But having the knowledge of what notes will work great will relate to the chord rather, will help you to like make decisions to like just grab a note and hold it because it works, or to like move like exactly what you did on the 1 chord to the 4 chord to the 5 chord. Scale exercises, all those kind of things break ruts. And so I know. So yeah, just double down on the arpeggio. So like here's like a 6 chord arpeggio, okay? So like on the 1 4 5, like So then you can try going up and down. So all I'm doing is just starting on different notes of the arpeggio. So I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of following it around like sort of like a bass player. And gosh, boy, just doing that now, I realize how much work I need on that stuff and how good that is for improvising in terms of playing stuff that you've never, ever played before, right? So I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. Next question. All right, more Pat coming soon, promise, guys. Did you do more than 2 Pat Ramsey licks videos? Also, their introducing Pat's music to us. Thank you, King of Fools. I'm happy to be it. King of Fools makes it into my band set list every time we play. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the movable licks videos are also heavy Pat stuff. Also, stuff that has to do with the Mixolydian, okay, scale. Any videos that I do talking about the Mixolydian oftentimes have a lot of Pat type of influence in them. Okay. Hi, Jason. I wonder, did you ever use a transistor amp? And if you did, you liked it, or tube amp is forever the best? Yeah, I've used them and stuff. I don't like them as much as tube amps, but I mean, I could make it happen. Right? Like, I think I would probably, if I was going to use one, I'd probably use a bass amp, right? Just like a big PA system, or like a keyboard amp, like a Roland keyboard amp. I might use something like that. Oh, there's a little static breakup in my sound. Yeah, that happens on these live videos, Jan. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. I think I need some kind of OBS software. I've tried to upload it and failed. It didn't work. It wouldn't do it. So, sorry. I hate that about the live videos. Yeah. Bad quality stream. Okay. Yep. Another one. I don't know what to tell you. I got perfect internet connection. I'm using a nice microphone. Got the lights. I got everything. Sorry. Yeah, let's see. Yes, I can blow bend 10 on a C harp out of the box. Absolutely. Yeah. Love the Icon treadmill. That's Kate's. I never get on it. Ricci, this is a bit off topic, but you mentioned having been friends with Sean Costello in one of your mental health videos. Yes. I met Sean when he was 15 years old, when he was playing with Billy Gibson and the Counts of Rhythm with Bobby Little on drums, Earl Hooker's old drummer. And loved that kid. I loved him. And we were buddies and we talked. Not as often as I wish we had, but at least a few times a year for a long time. Every time we did talk, it was for a long time. And I'd see him at festivals and we'd hang out afterwards and just discuss life and stuff. Yeah. Thanks for your reply with the 10 blow bend. Awesome. Talking gear. How big is a harp collection of a harp player of your caliber? Do you have a working set of harps, or do you have backups for everything? Backups for absolutely everything. So I try to carry at least 24 harmonicas and some low-tuned, tenor-tuned, I call them harps too. So normally when I travel, like on planes and stuff, I'll travel with 24. When I'm with my own band, there'll be like 30 or 40 on the road with me. All right. My tubed Fender Blues Junior 4 has a master volume and regular volume. What do I do with that? Okay, as long as some of them have a button that adds solid state distortion. As long as you don't push that button, just use them together, right? They'll work fine. Just experiment with it till it sounds good. Great tip. Thank you, Jason. The harps I've been using the most have been wooden combs. Okay, good. So change out the combs on those to some either wood ones that don't swell or some plastic or corian or anything. Of course, I'm going to recommend Blue Moon harmonicas. You can get the coolest combs ever from Blue Moon, made out of just about anything in the world that you can imagine. Hey, Jason, try coming to Milwaukee with Nick. It would be so nice to meet you. I'd love to. Where do people play in Milwaukee? Does Nick play in Milwaukee? I'll have to ask the Altered Five. In Boogie Chillin', Blind Owl uses 2 different harps. Do you ever explore using harps not in the key with their band? Okay, James. Not sure I understand, but sure. Yeah, I might play 3 harps in one song sometimes. Yeah. Can you explain how you tell what position you are in? Okay. All right. How do I tell what position somebody else is in? Well, positions have a certain flavor. Certain notes do certain things. Certain notes will bend on the root note will bend on the 1. In third position, you can come underneath the root. Now you can do that in second on the right, but you can't do that up top. You can't really bend underneath the root unless you were to overblow the 5 all the way up to the root. Not on this harp. Anyway, so they have flavors, or second position has that chord. Those 2 chords. So it's very easy to tell, right? And then third position has that minor chord in the middle. Or up here too. So it's very easy to hear. And then a lot of low bend notes, especially for blues. Very easy to hear, third and second, and then first always has the tie notes, right? Especially in blues, and then a lot in country, it has a lot of the or has all the country stuff. There goes the nose tweak. Anyway, yeah. So you can, if you just start listening, you'll absolutely hear them. Now, one of the things that's confusing is that sometimes you'll hear kind of people switch positions in the middle of a song on the same harp. So they might be playing in third position on the 1 chord. And then so on the 4 chord, I switched to second position. I'm still in third because I started in third, but I'm treating the 4 chord like second position because the root is on 2 draw. The root of 4. So I can play the same scale that I did in third in second position on the 4 chord. Right, so you might hear all of a sudden it sounds like I'm in cross harp. Well, I kind of am, right? What position am I in throughout the whole song? Standing up or sitting down in this case. How's the stream? Any better, guys? I know the playing is the worst part, right? Hey, Jason, try. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Sure does. Let's see. More questions. Let's see. Hey, Rusty. I'm new working on a single notes. What do you suggest new players working on playing for 6 months now? Bending notes in good tone. Lower your jaw, right? As low as you can and get as much of the harmonica in your mouth as you can. Right? Just like that. I just added the sonic stomp and analog delay with the sub and up. Very cool additions. Okay. I like all of those pedals. So here's what I would do. Make sure you watch my video on pedal order if you haven't already, David. So you definitely want to run the sonic stomp last in the delay near the end. But the order of pedals makes a big difference. All right, let's see. Hey, Jay, have you shared your turnarounds? You should be wearing one. Have you shared tees around? You should be wearing one on the live stream. Oh, you mean my the Jason Ricci t-shirts? Yeah. I actually don't even have one of those. I did just get a cool William Clark, but I got a coffee stain on it. So cool William Clark t-shirt. Owen Evans says, any tips on speeding up the slap octaves above the 6-hole where the blows are 4 holes and the draws are 5 holes? You mean where the blows are? Oh, I see, where it's like you're blocking 2 on the blow and then 3. Yeah, it's hard to get fast up there. That's probably about as fast as I can get it. And still be really doing it. I know I don't have any tips. Dan, sorry. That's hard up there like that. Stream is good here. Yay, Herb. Beautiful. Stream quality is fine. No issue here, Raphael. Thank you. A stream all good, Rusty Harp. All right. I know when I play the harp, it gets a little weird, right? Like, I definitely need to figure out this OBS software thing. So the guy who said that the stream was messed up. Why diatonic blues and not chromatic jazz? Good question. Why not diatonic jazz? Laziness on part of a mooncat. Laziness. I should work harder. Maximiliano Grostiaga. Hi, what's up, bro? Argentina? I'm guessing. Just want to say thank you for all the videos and tips. I caught the show at Millennium Park in Chicago. Really great. Thanks, Todd. So funny thing about that gig, I'll tell you. Nick Moss tells me what style to play in for every solo. So for one song, he'll say, you have to play like Junior Wells for this song. And then for the next song to play like James Cotton. And then the next song to play like Little Walter. The next song, Sonny Boys. Next song, Big Walter. And he expects me to do that. And I do it. And the other thing is it's fun. And wait, I'll get to the weirdest question just came through. I have to explore this. So let me finish this really quick. So it's fun for me to try to do that. Okay. But sometimes the ego gets in the way, especially when you're in front of 5,000 people. You want to just play the best solo you can, not like a recreation of somebody else's solo, right? But what do? You do your job. That's what you do. You do your job, take the money, you go home and you learn something from it. Okay. Here's the weirdest question I think I've ever gotten. Robert Feynman. Okay. Are you drinking mustard with water? Okay, no. What does that do? Does that help? Help me, Robert. Please tell me more. Please tell. I need to know about the mustard and water thing. Does my face look yellow? No, I love both chromatic and diatonic, but I love diatonic more. It's more fun. Oh, no. Iced coffee. Iced coffee. I don't know. Does it look yellow? It's just iced coffee. By drinking mustard with water. I thought it was like some new tip for like your lungs or like COVID, right? That's awesome. Kelly, oh, everybody was wondering, like, what the hell is Jason drinking? Mustard with water? No, iced coffee. I was gonna have a cigar outside, but I was worried about the noise. All right. You guys are rocking today. All right. Yeah, I like diatonic a little more because of the bending thing. Being able to bend more than a microtone, like oh, Travis, thank you for pre-ordering the CD, bro. Yeah, brand new CD. Let me get a copy. Hold on. Oh, right here. Brand new CD. Boy, let me tell you what. Whoever's doing the copyright protection on this, whatever distributor is doing it, they are on it. I tried to put up some music underneath me talking last night, which usually works. Go to gulfcoastrecords.net. I'm typing it in. And anyway, they pulled the whole video down. I've actually not had that happen before. In all my years of YouTubing, I've never had a video blocked entirely. Right? I was really worried that I was in trouble with YouTube or that my channel got flagged and that I was going to, maybe potentially lose my channel, because if you mess up too many times like that, they will turn your channel off. Wouldn't that be funny if I got my channel turned off for playing my own music, right? But that is a problem with the copyright thing. But I'm going to talk to the record label, and if anybody can help me, it's this record label. Gulf Coast has been really fun to work with overall. It's Mike Zito's label, and Mike's an old friend. So, all right. Oh yeah. I've been hearing really good things about them getting there super fast. Okay, so yeah, they've been mailing out very, very fast. Greetings from Brazil. Hey, we missed Brazil. Kate and I missed Brazil. We were down there, and we loved it a couple of years ago. Have you seen the new Suzuki Slider Chromatic? No button. No. How's it work? I got to go check it out. I guarantee you, Brendan Powers already made one like it, right? The playing of microtones sounded like a mooncat. Aw, thank you, Owen. That's so sweet. I'm still learning, man. I feel like, you guys, it's so relative. Like sometimes you guys will write stuff like, oh, when I listen to you, I feel like I'll never get there. I feel that way too. Like sometimes, like when I'm listening to other people, right? It just never stops, right? It never does. That's the most beautiful thing about music. It's all relative and it's all subjective, and we never learn. And the more we learn, really, if we're really learning, the more we learn, the more humble we get about music continuously. David Flamey says, is vamping a thing you would demonstrate, and would you refer to as vamping as tongue blocking? No. Or are these two different styles? Okay. Now, a vamp to me is a repeated lick. Okay, let's Google it. Okay, but like before we do that, I'll just make a vamp up. So I'm just vamping on the 1 using a minor pentatonic scale. Let's Google vamping. What is vamping in music? So I'd say it's just a repeated lick. All right, let's see what it says. In the context of music, a vamp is a short sequence of chords that gets repeated for an extended period. It can be used as a verb in the vamp, in a verb as in the band vamped while the singer made her way to stage, or as a noun as the band played a short vamp while the singer made her way to stage. All right. They say a short sequence of chords. I disagree. In this example, the band vamped while the singer they wouldn't change chords if they were vamping while this normally. Let's see more. What is vamping on a piano? See, this says when vamping on the piano is when you stay on one chord or one progression. Vamping on the piano with the help. See, man, don't listen to Google. Listen to a mooncat. All right. If you want to know what vamping is in the world of working musicians, it's just a short little lick that gets repeated, like Junior Kimbrough's Nobody But You. Or Alan Wilson on Boogie Chillin'. Now, the reason people talk about vamping so much with tongue blocking is it does this nice. So I'm just arpeggiating a major triad. Boy, is that fun. That's just really fun. So that's just tongue blocking the major triad and totally vamping on it. Sir, is vamping a thing? Okay, yeah. So there's some vamp demonstrations. Love your edits on Alan Wilson 10 years ago. And 2 videos. Any chance of breaking down Burning Hell? Okay, so remember when I was telling you about they shut down and flagged my, they took my video down and flagged it for my own music? That's what happens when I try to make videos of other people's music. So I can claim fair use, okay? And I might win that argument with YouTube. It takes about 30 to 60 days. They let the video stay up. Google AdSense money goes into escrow. I know that's not interesting to you guys. Here's the problem. It's risky. If they don't say yes, they will take the video down and they may flag my channel. And if they flag my channel too many times, they will delete my 17-year-old YouTube channel. So I would love to do more videos on all kinds of artists' music and play the song off of the record and then show you guys how it goes. The problem is every time I do that, I run into a copyright infringement situation. Okay. So the video with Alan, the old one, I went through it and I can't monetize the video. And funny enough, I think they still run ads on it. And I was able to claim fair use. Oddly enough, Alan's family they loved the video and we're friends because of the video, but even they have no control over what is allowed on YouTube. Okay. Even if it's their relative. Sorry. So okay. On the Suzuki Chromatic right there. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Mustard Water, New Blues song. Yeah. Jason, I recently discovered Greg Fingers Taylor music, and what an incredible player. Do you know anything about him? Yeah, I know a lot about Greg. So I lived in Jackson for a couple of years. I met Fingers. I was in a band that I could only be in the band for 6 months. And I'll tell you why. So Fingers was playing with Buffett. They go back to the very, very beginning of Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett started as a duo with Greg Fingers Taylor out of Jackson, Mississippi. This is like around 95 that I was moved there. So 96 maybe. So for 6 months of the year, Fingers toured with Buffett. And then for the other 6 months of the year, he was the harmonica player in the band that I was in, which meant that I got benched for 6 months. So for 6 months of the year, I played with Casey Phillips and the Hounds while Fingers was on the road with Buffett. And for the other 6 months of the year, Fingers came home and was in that band. So I'd have to find something else to do in Jackson for 6 months. And that's how it worked. So I ran into Greg a lot. At the time, Greg was dating Amanda Taylor. Fingers Taylor married her, and she became Amanda Taylor. She later went out with Kim Wilson for a little while, and then they broke up. But I remember her and Greg, and I will tell you, it's very unfortunate, but Greg is suffering from severe early Alzheimer's. And he's in a home. And I know Kim Wilson is very, very close with Greg and many other people. And they've went to go see him, and he's not doing good, guys. So he's really, I don't know what's up, but he was a wonderful person, very nice, very good, very great harmonica player. And, it was always really, really nice to me. He was with Buffett for many, many, many years before the Alzheimer's. And, hey, prayers for Greg and stuff. And I'm glad you found him. Oh, congratulations, David. That's awesome. Can't wait to hear it. Yeah, an opening sequence that repeats can be a vamp. Absolutely. I need a vamping pedal. That's a looper pedal, right? Yeah. Mustard Water by Muddy Waters. Jason, do you practice techniques every day like scales or something else? When I'm practicing every day, I practice scales. Some days I don't play at all. Jimmy Buffett also had Sam Clayton from Little Feat on his show tours. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see. Kramer, the Shark Attack video is my favorite video I've ever made. And that's why I love you. In your YouTube studio, you can dispute the copyright claim and explain that it's your music. I know. I had this. Guess what? I've done that, Travis, and lost. I provided them with the BMI publishing information and lost. They removed the video with my own music. I disputed it. It was my music. This happened with all the Eller Soul stuff, all the Delta Groove stuff, all of that, all of the last 14 records that I've made. Okay. All of them have been disputed. All of them, and all of them won, even though I could prove that I wrote the song, even though I could prove it. Right. Grr. Hey, Jason, if I want the band to play something like The Way I Hurt Myself, how do I ask the band? Okay. When I say a slow 12 bar in minor, it's too short. It's like your version was a 24 bar. It's not. It's a 12 bar. Okay. Your band may be playing an 8 bar. So what you want to do is you want to say 12 bar blues in whatever key you want to do it in, minor, with a quick 4. All right. If they don't know, play them the song, right? Or yeah. But it's not a 24 bar blues, I promise you. It's just really, really slow. Hi, Jason. Joe Flisco was talking about the tongue blocking ghost chords on a podcast. It adds texture. Is this something you can do? And can you explain what it is? Yeah, sure. So in between notes, right? That's what you're hearing. Those are the little subtle chords. Or right, that little those little things. Now, the thing about those ghost chords that's bad is if you get into the habit of doing them like in a minor key, you may have major ghost chords playing over a minor key. Joe Felisko probably won't talk about that. All right. Anyway, sir, is vamping a thing you could demonstrate, and would you refer to vamping as tongue blocking? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's an old question. I think I already got that one. Yeah. Yeah, like again, yeah, the vamp. A vamp I just made up. All right. Ow, Jason, thank you for making such a personal connection. I will definitely keep him in my prayers. Thank you, Marcos. Talking about fingers. Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go cut a rug. All right, go get that. Is it just me or you find manjis more difficult to bend than honers? Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I think the manjis are harder to bend, but I think the quality of the bend can be arguably better. On a honer, you have to make sure that you don't bend too hard. Right? So that's nice. And once you get that bend, it's good. But if you bend too hard on a honer, that bend won't sound good. Of course, that one sounds awesome. Now I can't make them sound bad. Never mind. No. Anyway, yeah, no, they are harder to bend, the manjis, but they're good. All right. Let's see. Padding with a podcast. Also, there's a podcast episode with Joe called Planetary Gig Podcast. I think they weren't trying to get me on that podcast. Joe Felisko is amazing. Take care, Jason. Say hi to Caitlin and the band. Forever a fan. I will, Kelly. She's right here. She's listening. That guy asked the same question 4 times. The ghost chord is the same as slapping. I think it is. Yeah, but maybe ask Joe, right? Maybe you got to open your mouth up more to get it, right? I think it is. I like the throat vibrato stuff. Give it up. Okay. Really digging the lessons that go over triads, triplets, and etc. Do practice without the harp. Yeah, I'll think triads and triplets and stuff. Yeah. Guttural bend with a hard kiss. Okay. David, thanks. Jason, do you ever get your money back from the gold harmonica scammer? No. I saw that. That post is from like what? 2008? 2008. Yeah, I forgot all about that until like it resurfaced. I guess some other people got ripped off. That's too bad. I can't believe that guy is still out there, right? Quick question. How do you use specific licks in a 12-bar blues? Do you learn a lot of licks, then use the one you find suitable? Blues is very forgiving. You can use the same lick over every chord. Like you could play. So I'm just kind of putting in the root note of each chord and then using the same lick. So that's one of the things you can do. Who is the harmonica player that you admire most? I think I have to go with Howard. I think I got to go with Howard Levy. Yeah. You know, I mean, he's not the one that's influenced me the most, but a lot. But I would go with Howard and Pat, Adam Gusso, Paul Linden, for living people. And then Philippe Gers, Konstantin Reinfeld. For deceased people, Pat Ramsey, obviously. For living, Taj Mahal, even though he's not very technical, he's super fun to listen to. I love Kim, right? Obviously, like Little Walter for people passed away. George Smith, Junior Wells, Butterfield, huge Butterfield fan. I think Portnoy is a monster. The playing on Eric Clapton's From the Cradle record was my favorite Portnoy playing, and I think he just totally killed on that record. And I'm really grateful that Clapton hired Jerry for that. I don't think anybody could have done as good of a job. Even Kim. I think Portnoy nailed that record the way that it was supposed to. I still steal stuff that Jerry Portnoy did, like particularly like playing behind a band without soloing on a slow blues. The way Portnoy did that on that record was great. Yeah. And he's a nice person too. And yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to wrap it up now at the hour. We got 5 minutes left. So if you want to put in some questions now, we're at the 4-minute countdown here. Thank you guys. Thank you. I think it's 60 seconds in between questions. It makes you wait. There we go. Oh no, here we go. Thank you. Thank you all. I appreciate it. New edited video probably next week. Maybe one more Q&A. Maybe. We'll see. But we're going to have some edited videos coming soon. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Europe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, for the timing. Yeah, I appreciate it. I always think about my European brothers and sisters. Love you, man. Have a swig of mustard for me. I will, Adam. I got my mustard water. How bad are the Saints going to lose by this weekend? I don't know. It depends on whether or not we play Jameis. That's what I think. We'll see. I think we could beat the Pats, right? How about Chitlin con Carne in B? Can you play that one? Sure. I'll play it in B. All right. Yeah, go skate. There's the Pat Ramsey version of the Kenny Burrell thing. I need to go skate. I'm too fat. All right. Thank you. I learned a lot more as usual. Love it. Love you all. Appreciate it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. Get them in. My pleasure to be here. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope we had a good Q&A for everybody. I hope I didn't miss any questions. Are you in Bandcamp okay? I think so. I'm on Bandcamp. You can buy stuff off of there. Get on the treadmill. You get on the treadmill. I'm too busy for the treadmill. No, you're right. I should get on it. I'm afraid I'd break the treadmill at this point. Yep. All right, guys. Almost there. Thanks, Jason. El Brazil. All right. Brazil. Gustavo. Favorite triplets? I like the ones that go like this. Try doing those tongue blocks, guys. Yeah, not gonna happen. All right. Anyway, yeah, y'all rock, man. Y'all rock. What did Jeff say? What did he say? Something mean? It's okay, James. I appreciate it. I'm okay. That guy, he can say get on the treadmill. I'll take it easy. On him. I can laugh at it. I'm working on it. I think I did lose some weight on the road. It was nice listening and great to see you and hear you today. Peace. All right, guys. I will see you next time. Thank you for everything. All right. All right. Yeah, no hard feelings, Jeff. It's totally cool. All right. Laters. Bye.